Good morning. Great. Let's come and do some yoga. So come rest into your child's pose. And as you rest into your child's pose, just feel how you are today. The sense of your body, the sense of this moment. Just to say, I love when people contact me to say that you're doing this thing, whether you're doing it live with me at 7 o'clock in the morning or in the afternoon or whenever it is. I literally dance around my kitchen on the inside. I get so excited about this tribe of people who are creating the habit of moving, and this is so big. This is really big what we're doing. It's so important. It's amazing. It's amazing what we're doing. We're creating a habit, a time, an intention to move, to connect, to be in our own bodies. So don't underestimate the power of what we're doing. I'm totally digging it. So great. Your child's pose. Feeling it. Noticing your feet. You've been in this for a while, perhaps. Noticing your belly, your thighs, your feet. Let your breath be a little bit more into the back of the body. I don't know if you're noticing that as we progress in the month, the child's pose is changing. For me, there's more length through the back of my rib cage. And there's more length into the lower back as well. Just that steady meeting my spine every morning. Nice. And rocking forward into your cat pose. And then rounding your back, tuck your chin under. Looking towards your navel. And then lifting your chest and looking forward. So as you roll from the rounding into the arching, allow yourself to be free and smooth in your movement. How do you hear your spine and let all of it move? It's not about making the biggest movement in the biggest place. It's about a little bit of movement in many different places. So, is your neck also moving? Is the front of your chest moving? The front of your throat moving? Is the front of your belly and your pubic bone moving? As you arch, as you round. Nice. Leaning back, downward dog. Find your legs. Feel the sense of heels pulling backwards, hands pushing down. Rising up on your toes, dropping down onto your heels. Rising up onto your toes, dropping down onto your heels. And then kind of draw a circle into your feet. How would you do that? And then draw a circle into your feet in the other direction. So I'm up on the balls of my feet and I'm rolling, kind of squishing into my feet. And then roll again in the other direction. One of my feet, the squish feels a little bit harder on it, or it has less give in it. Just notice that in you. Bend your knees until your knees almost tap the floor. Notice what's happening in your feet when you do that. Stretching out through the toes. Lengthen back, downward dog. And again, drop your knees until they almost touch the floor. And just feel the stretch of your feet. And lengthening back into your downward dog. Nice. Bring both knees to the floor. And then lift your right knee off the floor so it's just floating off the floor. And begin to draw a circle with your right knee. Circling out to the side and back and down. How do you circle with your right knee? And then circle in the other direction, circling. Nice. Bring your knee to the floor, other side. Circle with your left knee. And then circle in the other direction. Listening to your belly, your hips, your bum, your other knee. Nice, bring your knee to the floor. From here, glide your left knee between your two hands and then fall onto your bum and your left bum, not fall, sit down onto your left bum. You should be in a zigzag kind of shape. So your legs are in a kind of a zigzaggy shape. Nice, push up into your cat pose again. Glide your right knee forward between your two hands and then drop your right bum to the floor. You should be zigzag here with your knees forward, your feet are back. Nice, we'll do that one more time each side. Bring your knees back into your cat. Bring your left knee forward between your two hands. Descend onto the left bum. Zigzag. Come back up. And then draw the right knee forward. Sit your bum down. Nice, and coming all the way back up. Nice. So just come sit on your bum. Stretch your legs out long. And make fists out of your hands. So you're rolling into your fists. You're really feeling as you make a really strong fist into your hand, that you're stretching through the backs of your hands into your wrists, and then roll in the other direction. Nice. And then make palms out of your hands and bring your hands straight out to the sides. So you're pushing out with your palms, and it's like your hands are really wide open. You have like a sense of trying to push the walls away from you. So imagine the walls, and that you can touch the walls with your palm and then sit up really tall. And slowly, because this is a strong movement, make small circles with your hands wide. So I'm circling my arms, and my palms are strong and facing the walls left and right. And just circle slowly and listen to both arms as you circle. Nice. And then circle in the other direction. Just hear that your two shoulders are moving, a little bit of movement in many different places. Circling with your arms. Nice. Bring both palms straight forward in front of you. Your palms face each other. Bend your elbows and then draw your elbows wide. So now you're pulling your elbows back into cactus. And draw your elbows together. Squeeze your elbows together and draw your elbows down towards your belly button, rounding your back deeply. Rising up tall, sitting up really tall, pull your elbows wide. Pull them back so that your palms are wide open, your elbows are seeking the wall behind you. Nice, draw your elbows together. Squeeze your palms and your elbows together and draw your elbows down towards your belly. Nice, one more time. Rising, pull your elbows out and back. And then draw your elbows together. Squeeze your elbows together, squeeze your palms together. Draw your elbows down towards your belly. Nice. Rising up, both palms are wide. Both elbows are back, and now reach your hands up towards the ceiling. So we're going to almost imagine that we're gliding the backs of our hands down the wall behind us. So bend your elbows and draw your elbows down towards your hips. My hands are still back. And then reach your hands up towards the ceiling. And again, draw your elbows down. So I have a certain amount of tone in my arms. I feel like I'm pulling something down, and my elbows are trying to come down towards my hips or the sides of my waist. Reaching up towards the ceiling. One more time. And draw your elbows down. Really feel that through the hips, through the waist, through the shoulders. And then release. Draw circles with your shoulders, just big circles. Feel your collarbones, your shoulder blades. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Come lie on your back. Your knees are bent. Wow, amazing sunrise. So knees are bent, sorry. And your feet are flat on the floor. Drop your arms straight out to the sides into a cross. And then just begin to glide your knees from side to side. And as you glide them from side to side, notice what you meet. It's always so amazing, the sensations that arise, and then slowly begin to change. Movement creates movement. A little bit of movement in many different places is what we're looking for. So is your chest also moving? Is your shoulder opening at the front as you do this? Are your feet allowing more movement by connecting? How can you feel more of you and include more of you in this movement? And just as you rock gently from one side to the other. Nice, all the way back up to center. From here, squeeze both knees towards you. Hug them both down and really pull deeply on your legs. Nice, stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Roll out through your ankles, big circles into your ankles. Really appreciating your feet, your ankles, your calves. And then roll in the other direction. Can you lean into this? Always this kind of, there's a limit to all our ranges of motion. And there's kind of sensations in this, the end of range or in mid-range that are just so yummy to really clean into or move into. Nice, open your toes wide like stars and then squeeze them in like fists. Open your toes wide like stars and squeeze them in. Nice, shake out your legs. And just have a shake, letting them wiggle gently in air. Super. So bend your right knee down onto your chest, hold onto it, stretch the left leg long, and then lower the left leg down until it floats just above the floor. Nice, change. Stretch both legs straight up towards the ceiling, bend your left knee, and lower the right leg down until it floats just above the floor. Both legs up, change. Bend the right knee, straight down with the left. Both legs up, bend the left knee, straight down with the right. Nice, and coming back up. Nice, so hold on to the right knee with the right hand, and the right knee is bent. Lower the left leg down and bring your left hand to the front of your left thigh. So my right knee has my right hand, my left thigh has my left hand. And then open your right knee out to the side. And then come back up to center. My left leg is floating. Open the right knee out to the side. And then back up to center. And then open out to the side. So bring both hands so they're long on the floor beside you. And now draw a circle with that right knee. So your left leg is still floating. So the circle you're going to make will be quite small maybe. And just feel that circling with the right knee. And then circle in the other direction. You'll notice that your abdominal muscles have to work. It's not a bad thing. Circling with your knee. You're just feeling, how do I stabilize my left leg while rolling my right knee in space? Wonderful. Squeeze both knees up towards you. Squeeze them deeply down. Nice. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Bend the left knee. Bring your left hand to your left knee and lower the right leg down until it floats just above the floor. Draw your left knee out to the side and then bring it back up. And draw your left knee out to the side and bring it back up. And now circle the left knee. So really deciding, both arms can be long beside you, deciding how big of a circle you make. I feel like the bigger the circle is, the stronger it is. But this movement is strong no matter what you do. If you're finding it too strong, then just bend your right knee and bring your foot to the floor. And then circle in the other direction. So sunrise today was at 7 o'clock. So amazing. That progression of the year. Circling gently. Super cool. Draw both knees up onto your chest, hug them in, and just rock from side to side like a little ball. Just feel that you rock both shoulder and knee, hip together. Shoulder and hip together. You're a little ball, traveling one way, traveling the other way. That's my gander. Nice. So bring both feet to the floor, and we're just going to roll up and down along the spine because it's just such an amazing movement to do. And so the first few times you do it, you're going to feel maybe groany or achy, especially if you did my Zoom class last night. I know there's a few of you there. So just rolling up and down along your spine. And as you roll up, as you travel up and down, just feel the softening and the opening into the front of your hips. Really lengthening in, connecting in. Enjoying the movement. Enjoying the connection to the floor. Nice. Come rest on the floor and just pause there for a moment. Super. Roll over onto your side and come sit again. So this time as you come sit, oh, it's so spectacular, the sunrise. It's just like this orange, peachy ball in the sky. It's really amazing. So anyways, soles of your feet are together and your knees are wide. And just interlock your hands in front of you and sit up really tall. So my shoulders are back, my hands are long in front of me, and I'm really gripping my hands in front of me and I'm like pushing them forward in front of me. Nice. And get taller, get longer. Super. And then you can bring your hands to the floor to help you, or keep your hands interlocked and lift your right foot off the floor. And then stretch your right leg straight out in front of you and then drop it down to the floor. Nice. Lift your right foot up, bend your knee and bring the soles of your feet together. Drop your foot down. Nice. Lift the left foot up, let it rise, and then stretch the left leg long. Drop it to the floor. Lift the left foot up, bend your knee, and bring the soles of your feet together. And again, really find your length in your spine, or use the floor in whatever way you need to. Lift your right foot up, stretch it out long, drop it down, and lift your right foot up, bend your knee, and bring it in. Nice. Lift the left foot up, or stretch it out, drop it down, and lift the left foot up, bend your knee, bring it in. So we're going to up the ante a little bit. We're going to go out to the side with our leg. So lift your right foot up and then unfold your leg out to the side and then bring it down. Very different experience into your hip. Lift your leg up, bend your knee and bring your foot in. Drop it down. Nice. Lift your left foot up, unfold it out to the side, bring it down. Lift your left foot up, bend your knee and bring it in. Awesome job. Great. So we're going to have both feet wide. So either lift one and then the other, or lift both, stretch both and drop both down. Great. How cool. So from here, bring your left hand behind your left bum and glide your right hand down your right thigh and drop your forehead down in the direction of the left knee. Coming all the way back up. Bring your right hand behind your right leg and slide your left hand down your right leg and drop your head down towards your knee. Nice. And then travel from side to side. Travel down the left leg, drop your head down. And travel down the right leg, drop your head down. Nice. Travel down the left leg. Drop your head down, just pausing there. Reach a little bit extra through that right arm. And letting it glide outwards, letting it stretch. Nice. Bring your hands back, either side of that left leg. Point your left toes and just lift your left leg up and down. Those of you who attend my classes know that I love these conditionings, these lengthenings and strengthenings. Nice. Come over to the right leg. Right hand behind you. Glide the left leg down, pausing there. Reach a bit extra through that left arm. Nice. Bring your hands either side of that right leg. Point into the right toes and lift your right leg up and down. Sometimes it's just a fish movement. It's kind of a flick of your leg, or sometimes it's a lifting of your leg. Just trust whatever it is that you do. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet together, sitting up tall, rising up. Really find your length. Super job. Come into your child's pose or come rest on your back. It's just resting into your child's pose. As always, the last child's pose, I love having my knees a bit wide. I love walking my elbows close together and then stretching out through my arms. So there's quite a pointiness through my arms as I do this. So my knees are wide, my elbows are really close. I've walked them a little bit further out, and then I stretch out and down. So my chest is opening, my arms are lengthening, my belly is dropping down towards the floor, and my lower back is broad. My knees and my feet are being strengthened and lengthened, and I'm resting. Deepening the sense of my belly dropping down towards the floor. Breathing, softening, lengthening. Really being very resourced by the time you've given yourself. Really feel the wellness that you're cultivating, the embodiment of movement, connection to movement. For me, I feel different in my day because of this practice, and I'm so grateful. Nice. Slowly rising up, coming onto your hands and knees or doing whatever it is that you do, and then wandering off into your day. How amazing, guys. So have a great day, and tell me that you're out there. It's really lovely to know. I truly get so happy when I hear of people joining me. So great. Have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.